Hello, my name is Brandon Williams. I am a sophomore dual degree engineering major from Atlanta, Georgia, and today I'll be answering a question. In a city like Washington, D.C., where leadership shapes policies and impacts communities nationwide, what does leadership mean to you, and how do you practice it in your daily life? So first, I'll start by answering the first part of that question is, what does leadership mean to you? And I would say leadership means to me, well, yeah, leadership means to me to understand and execute. And touching on that first part of understanding, um, I think that you have to really tie many connections being a leader so that you can execute on the end. And so, what tying those connections may be is taking different confluences from friends, families, or in a business sense, executives or leaders or different things. It could play in many different contexts, but taking all of those things and being able to execute or make a decision. And what sets you apart as a leader is the outcome of your decision or who you impact or the result of your decision. And you always want to be intentional about the decisions that you make. Touching on that, I'm sorry. I also wanted to mention key traits of a leader. I would say key traits of a leader would be are to be empathetic, to be understanding, to I think a major part is to execute because you are the decision maker at the end. And there's a list, but I can go down that list all day. Next, I want to touch on how do I practice being a leader in my daily life. And so I try to understand feedback when people are giving me feedback, even on the little things. I try to take it in consideration and not and honestly just understand what they're saying or look at from their viewpoint, because they may be helping you from the outside in, and it's always good to have that kind of context. I'll also say being determined. Life is going to throw you in different hurdles or turn you down the wrong street sometime, and being a leader, you have to understand when it's time to pivot or when you have to form a new decision, and most of the time you don't have a lot of time to do that. Also, you want to make sure that when you're making your decisions that you want to know who you're impacting. It may be good or it may be bad, but you want to know who you're impacting. What are you making your decisions for? Who are you making your decisions for? Because in the end, what you do affects you because you're the face of the decision in the end. And I'll say lastly, as I've mentioned before, you have to execute. What sets you apart is some people will talk a lot, but no one will actually do anything. And what sets you apart is being able to actually execute your decision, or being a leader, and people are able to follow after you after that. But thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy.